Peace and blessings, family. Peace and blessings. This is your brother, Sean Ali, here at Supreme Health and Fitness by Sean Ali. I thank everybody for tuning in. I pray that we are having a beautiful, strong day. And as always, I pray that this message is being received in the spirit that I am striving to deliver it in, which is the spirit of your brother, which of course is the spirit of God, and of course, the spirit of God. So I thank everybody for tuning in and giving me some of your valuable time. It's always my honor and my privilege to come before my people and be allowed to share some of my humble wisdom. So today I just want to briefly go into how you can use your own language to create your own healing, to create your own health, to create your own life, to create your own power. Man, see, I want to take the power and the ability of healing, health, and life, and I want to place it right where it's supposed to be, which is literally in your hand. Man, so look, to begin with, let's go into what language is. Language is considered to be a container. It is a container that houses your feelings, your emotions, your ideas, your thoughts. So when we communicate, when you hear somebody's language and it enters into your brain unlocks that container, and it unlocks the ideas, the thoughts, the emotions, the feelings that somebody is trying to convey to you. A lot of times we have a misinterpretation and we have a misperception of these ideas and these feelings and these thinkings and these emotions. So when we hear something, we don't properly unlock it and we don't properly get the power that we can get. So, but I want to take the focus off of a conversation with an external source. I want us to understand how we can have a conversation with yourself. And in this conversation with yourself, you will use the language that when you speak within the container of this language will be your healing, will be your health, will be your life, will be your power. Now, when somebody asks you, how are you doing today, brother? How are you doing today, sister? However you answer, the language, the container that you fill up and that you answer with will determine what you are. So if somebody says, hey, brother, how you doing today? And if you say, hey, all is well, 50-50, that's what you are. That's what your power, your energy, your life will be, because we speak it into existence. And if somebody say, hey, brother, how you doing today? And you say, man, I'm healthy, I'm powerful. That's what you are, instantaneously. But a lot of us, we don't have these conversations. We have an external source to spark these conversations. That's not a problem. Go find a reflection of yourself. Go find a reflection of yourself. Look at your reflection. Take your reflection in. Appreciate your reflection and ask yourself, hey, brother, how you doing today? And then answer and say, you know what, Sean, I am powerful. And you create the environment. You unlock when you use that language of I am powerful, and you are referring it to yourself. You are saying it to yourself. You are creating the sound. You are creating the vibration of power. And now when it hits your eardrum, you are hearing the sensation and the power that you just created about yourself. So you are making a circuit. It's coming from your mouth to your ears, and you reinforce. And once you hear something, it's beating on your eardrum, and that eardrum is carrying that vibration, that energy, that impulse directly to your brain, and your brain is unlocking it. And as it is unlocking your power statement, it is releasing the power that you want, the power that you need, the power that you are creating. So if you need healing, see, if you need healing, then you go and you have a conversation with yourself about the healing that you need. And you are in that process, you are activating 3 of your 5 senses. You are seeing yourself. You are looking at yourself. So your activation, you are engaging your sense of sight. See, you are admiring yourself. Now you are hearing. You are engaging and activating your sense of hearing. And you are unlocking and using the language that will bring about your own healing, your own health, your own life, your own power. And when these words hit your brain, hit your eardrum, and travel to your brain, when the sight of you talking to yourself goes to your down and goes right into your brain, it is unlocking and creating an electrical impulse, because every word, thought, deed, emotion has an electrical impulse. And it is creating a chemical hormone that corresponds with the electrical impulse. So you create in yourself the electrical impulse of healing. And this increases your energy in your body. And your pituitary gland causes the secretion of the corresponding hormone. So now you have the electrical impulse of healing, and your body is creating the chemical hormone of healing. And you start to heal yourself. Same thing with power. The same thing with health in life and anything else that you want to accomplish. You use your language with yourself to unlock the fabric, the power in you. In your DNA is God. The fabric of your being is God. Do you know how to get in touch with the God that's in you? Do you know how to unlock that God force and power that is you? You use the language. Do you address yourself as the God that you are? When somebody asks you who you are, how you answer will determine the power that you unlock and unleash and are able to make manifest. So when somebody say, hey, who are you? And you say, oh, I'm Brother Sean. I'm a Washingtonian. I'm a Marylander. I'm an African American. See, you shortchange yourself from going all the way to the root of you, because the root of your DNA is God. And if somebody say, hey, who are you? You say, I'm God. And if you don't have anybody to ask you who you are, go find a reflection of yourself and look at yourself and ask yourself who you are and answer, I'm God. And you will unleash, you will begin to open up the root fabric, that DNA. You will activate that God DNA in you, and it will give you, imbue you with the power that you need to say be, and it will become a reality, because that's what God does, and that's what you are. You are God. Children of the Most High. Man, look. Woo! Language. The language that you use. The language that you use. The language that you hear. They all are the catalyst. They are the foundation for what you will become. Because as a man thinketh, so is he. Jesus in the Bible says it's not what enters a man, it's what comes out that defiles him. Well, let's change that. Instead of what coming out defiles us, How about what comes out builds us up? See, it's not what comes in. It's what you say that will determine who you are. Because when you answer the question, what you say will set the stage. It will set the atmosphere and the environment inside of you, and it will turn you into your words. That's why he said it's not what comes in, but it's what comes out that will defile him. It's what comes out that will build you and create and turn you into the God that you are, or it will make you a slave, a nigger. So when you don't have an opportunity to have this important conversation with somebody else, it's no worries. That's when you turn to yourself and you just simply go and find that reflection of yourself, and you sit down and you have that heart-to-heart conversation with yourself, and you use your language. You use these containers and you fill your language up with high power, with high energy, with healthy healing, powerful words. So when you speak them to yourself and you hear them, and your brain unlocks your container, it will find your healing, it will find your health, your life, your power, and it will create the environment in you where you can be the God that you are. Woo! Come on, family. That's how you begin. That's how you begin to create this environment of healing, this environment of health, the environment of light, the environment of power, the environment of God inside of you. You have to fortify it with the words that are coming out of your mouth. And when these words complete that circuit and come around to your eardrum, man, you cause a catalyst. You cause a domino effect. And it goes from healing to health to life to power to God. Man, and you become energized. You become alive. You become powerful. You become God. Because that's who you are. So it is on you to accept who you are. It is on you to claim who you are. Because if you do not claim, if you do not accept you being the God that you are, you render yourself powerless. You forfeit your power. You forfeit your ability to create heaven for yourself right now. You forfeit your ability to say to that mountain, move, and that mountain will get out your way. You forfeit and render yourself powerless over your own death. Man, that's right. So family, this is just a brief message. Man, I'm your brother. I just want us to understand that the science of communication, the science of language, the science of how we create the environment and make the necessary change in ourselves, it starts with you. Like Michael Jackson said, it starts with the man in the mirror. You just have to go and look at the man in the mirror, the woman in the mirror, and you have to understand that when you are looking at your reflection, that you are looking at God, and then you will act and talk and respond accordingly. How do you talk to God? See, how do you come before God? See, that's who you coming before when you come before yourself. You are meeting God. Woo! And if you come respectful, humble, submissive, courteous, kind, meek, then you create the environment where you can meet and unlock and unleash the power of God that's in the fabric of your DNA. And as your DNA goes to express and build, it expresses and builds God. Woo! words. It is the power of your death or the power of your life. You will speak into existence that which you are, that which you will become, and the lifespan of your life. So now, I just want us to understand that language is the container of our ideas, our thoughts, our emotions, our feelings. And if you don't have an external source to give you the language, to give you the containers that you need to heal yourself, to become healthy, to become imbued with life, to become powerful, no worries. Have that conversation with yourself. Learn how to use your own language. Learn how to fill your language, these containers, with your healing, with your health, life, and power. So when you talk, communicate to yourself, you are creating that cycle of life with yourself. You are creating that cycle of power with yourself. Woo! Man. So family, look, I just thank everybody for tuning in. This is just, it's beautiful out here. Come out here and get some of this sun. This is an intricate part to the fabric of our life, because not only does our physical body needs the sunlight, but our mental and spiritual. The sunlight is the light that gets away the darkness. It say that God created day and night, and he separated, and he called the day good. This is the time when we are activated. See, when you come out in the sun, you mentally and spiritually feel better. You automatically, your body starts to energize. We are mind, body, and spirit. The sunlight, contained within the sunlight, is the fabric of God, because that is the sole source of energy for the universe. So your skin, when the sunlight hits your skin, the melanite, the melanin ducts begin to work just like photosynthesis to transform the unseen energy of the sun into chemical form. And once our body starts to transform this power into chemical, it is circulated throughout our body. It is manifested in our brain. It is manifested in our thoughts. It is manifested in our soul and our spirit. And we become rejuvenated. We become alive. So family, man, this is just a brief message, man. I just want us to be able to know how to heal ourselves, because nobody else can heal you. The oneness of your healing is on you. It's your immune system that's activated inside of you. So if we know how to just use language, if we know how to use our language to create our healing, our health, our life, our power, man, then we have literal control over our death. And when you can control your death, when you can remove your death from your life, then you are just confronted and left with abundant life. Whoa, don't you want that? Don't you want to know how to remove your death? It's yours. It's not mine. It's not mine. I got my own death. You got your own death. Just like I have my own life and you have your own life. And what you do will be the catalyst on how long you live your life. So if we know how to remove death, whoa, then we only left with life. Man, that is a, man, woo. That's our gift from God. Life abundant. Life abundant. Abundant life. We just got to know how to create the environment inside of ourselves. And language, communication with yourself is the root foundation. Go and look at yourself. Go and see the God that you are. Go and have a conversation with yourself. And go and when in this conversation, use language that will cause you to unlock your healing, your health, your life, your power, and be imbued with the essence and the spirit of God. And then all you have to do is say, be, and it will become. And all you have to do is say to that mountain, move, and that mountain will move out your way. And then you have nothing but clear sailings ahead. I'm your brother here at Supreme Health and Fitness. Man, you can contact us here at Sean Ali on the page here. We have the Supreme Health and Fitness page. We also have our own website, www.SeanAliWellnessProgram.com. Tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, my partner, Sister Denise Renee Muhammad, and myself, we will be going live with the Health and Wellness Power Hour. That'll be your opportunity to call in and to impart your wisdom, impart your knowledge, or to act and to, God willing, find a solution. And tonight we're going to be going more into the self-love. Man, it's going to be an explosive, powerful, enlightening health power hour. We implore everybody to tune in and join us. This is our show for our solutions for us. So I leave you. And as I leave you, I just want to say I thank you again for tuning in. I thank you again for giving me the honor and the privilege of sharing some of your valuable time. I'm your brother. I just want the best for you like I want for myself. I want us to be healing and healthy and full of life and full of power. I want us to be able to make manifest the God that we are. Man, whoa! Without you, there's no me. I can only rise as high as you. So if you don't rise with me, I can't rise. We got to come together and unify and pool our resources, pool our power so that we can create and build our own nation, one of righteousness, one of God, one of life, one of power, a nation that will be reflective of heaven here on earth. Man, I thank you all for tuning in. I'm your brother, Sean Ali, and I leave you as I came in the greeting words of peace, in the greeting words of the God, in the greeting words of the champion. Assalamu alaikum. Hotel, Black Power, power to the people. I love you, family. Have a great, have a blessed, have a powerful, healing, healthy day. May you be imbued. May you be imbued with the force and power of God that you are. Assalamu alaikum, family. Peace.